Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Melanie Johnson, and I work in the service department at our Lillington, North Carolina plant. Today, I want to talk to you about time and specifically what we do with our time and how we can do more with our time. I want to start off with something that I know anyone who is in service or has been in service will understand and be able to relate to. So you get to work one morning and you open the door to the office, and your office mate looks at you and starts the conversation off with, so and so just sent an email about such and such that was supposed to be done yesterday. And you round the corner past them to see your desk and someone standing there waiting to ask you about something, and your phone's ringing off the hook, and you sit down and you open your computer screen and there's an endless display of emails. And you stop and you think, I just left here 15 hours ago. And this is the precursor to one of those days. Or maybe it's not one of those days. Maybe it's just a day where you have some family matters that are weighing heavily on your mind, or the phone won't stop ringing, or there's such an influx of email, or people just keep coming into the office and interrupting with questions and concerns and things that they need from you. And by the time the end of the day comes, you say to yourself, I have accomplished nothing today. Well, I'm going to start off by saying you definitely have accomplished some things today, but they weren't the things that you needed to accomplish, and so you feel like you accomplished nothing. And so we try to figure out what's happening to all of our time. So I want to present something to you today that I call manage your time. Rachel Mulchin said, "We're all given the same hours in a day. Live them." So think about that. We all do get the same hours in a day. How come some people can accomplish things and others can't? How do we spend our time? How do you spend your time? That is a hard question. Could you tell me how you spend every minute of the day, what you do all day long? Probably not. But if you took time to set up a time log where every 15 minutes or 30 minutes you wrote down what you'd done in the past 15 or 30 minutes, and you took all of that for an entire day and you evaluated the results and you decided where or if there was some intervention that was necessary, and you thought about how much time needed to be allotted for all of the things that you do in a day. And then we would need to prioritize what's important, what's most important. So maybe we need to make a list of what's most important to what's least important. And by making that list, we realize that we have a lot to do. And so we need some tools for success. And maybe those tools are that notepad that you carry around in your pocket or your purse, or maybe your wall calendar where you keep all of your information, or the calendar on your computer. Or maybe you have wall charts in your office that tell you when projects needed to be started and completed. Or maybe you set alarms on your computer or your phone or both to help you keep up with things that need to be done in a day. Or maybe you're like me and you have sticky notes all over your desk and your wall and your computer. So much to do. Get it together. We need to get organized. By the middle of a day, if you're like me, you have paperwork all over your desk and multiple activities going on your screens, and people and the phone and your email. Clean up. Do all those little tasks that take 5 minutes. Get them done and put away. Find things on your desk that maybe are completed or you don't even need anymore and trash them or put them away. And think up a plan of action to take care of the stuff that you do. Maybe you need to ritualize the way you work each day. For instance, I spend Mondays entering service requests, most of the rest of the week closing service requests, and then Friday is usually a day of filing and catching up some other things that I haven't finished during the week, and I try to do that every week. And then you can ask for help. It's okay to delegate something to someone else. Yes, everyone is busy. No, we do not like to ask for help, but there is always someone willing to help. And maybe they don't know everything about what you do, but you can always check in with them and they can always ask you questions to make sure the project is going along. You can get help to simplify tasks in your life, like maybe hire someone to cut your grass or let your kids ride the school bus or get in a carpool with someone so that you have a little more time freed up that you can use at work. Or maybe there's some form of technology that you need to acquire that will lessen your workload. Utilize things to get your work completed. And then we have procrastination. Attack the things you've been dreading. Break them down into smaller parts so you can accomplish things quicker to get them done. Once you get rid of the things you're dreading, your stress is released. Stop wasting time. Let some of those calls go to voicemail. Keep the meetings to a minimum, or maybe skip the ones you don't have to go to. Close down your email client. We all know we can hear that sound when we get a new email. If you close it down, you cannot have to deal with that for just a little while. Be clear about family events and things you need to take care of at home before you start your day so you know how much time you have. Try to limit visits or interruptions. I guarantee if someone walks up to your desk and you say, "Hey, I have something that I need to get finished, but if you come back in 15 minutes, I can help you with whatever you need," I guarantee they will be more than happy to help. Do one thing at a time. Work through an entire project, no matter how many interruptions you have in the middle. Multitasking makes forgetfulness. Concentration and focus is best, but by working through an entire project with distraction, you can get things done and they can wait. And last, the thing I want to talk about is be well. Stay healthy. When you go home, get some rest. Find ways to de-stress yourself, whether that be taking a walk outside at break time, or reading one of your favorite books at lunchtime, or listening to loud music in your car on your way home. De-stress yourself. Eat right. Maybe stop eating snacks out of the snack machine at lunchtime because you don't have any time and actually eat some food. Get some exercise. Take that lunchtime and go outside and take a vigorous walk. And also avoid the sick ones. You know who I'm talking about. The one who's always carrying around a tissue, or the one who always looks like they do not feel good. All of these things can help manage our time to help us to be able to live the hours in our day. We may not get everything done, but there's always tomorrow. Thank you so much, and I hope you all get to enjoy the rest of your day and learn how to manage your time.